How's my weekend? It was fantastic. I had a very fantastic weekend at the wedding of Nick and Shirley. Look at these two. It's crazy because he's a huge asshole. He looks so nice. That's how he fools you, dude. That's how he fools you. Felon? I don't know. He's a tax guy. You never know what he might be up to. IRS, look into him. Someone in chat before I went said like, hey, enjoy this wedding. It's going to remind you of your own or something. As it was like a guy, I don't know. And it did. And it was beautiful. And it was like me and Ari were there and yeah, it was a good time. Hey, Shrek, how many racist jokes did you make? I decided to hold off on those. You know, I was trying to read the room. Obviously, they let me. I demanded that I get a quick Type 5 comedy set to like open up the room. But I'm really trying to grow as a person. So I was like, you know what? How about I don't open with a racist tirade? Yeah, yeah, I guess I am a hero for that. I guess I am really brave for that. Well, thanks for saying that. Everyone clapped. Oh, I mean, I'll say it. Slime didn't show up, bro. Slime was in Chicago and missed the wedding. That was probably the only really funny thing that you guys would know about, is that like we're all sitting there and there's one empty seat. And it's like, that's Slime's seat. And we're like, where's Slime? That's weird. I mean, we saw him last night. He was like out with everybody. Where the hell is he? Anyway, he shows up right after the ceremony when we're all like drinking and eating. He like puts his arm on me. He's like, I did not know that meant like hard 6. When it said start at 6, I did not know that was like a hard 6. Which is like the funniest thing you could say. It's like, bro, it's not like a goofy question mark. It's not like there are families there. There are grandmas there, you know? 6 is 6. I did enjoy Chicago. Chicago to me feels like, this is gonna piss off East Coasters maybe. It feels like clean New York. That's my opinion on Chicago. Chicago's like mini New York and cleaner, which is pretty cool. So I found it to be nice. It was a pretty cool city. It looks good, you know, in a way that LA does not. It looks like it has some history, some character. The buildings look old, but not out of shape. They look good, stoic and powerful. The one thing though is that, you know, I noticed it immediately. I'm sort of an empath on that. I noticed that Chicago has shitty weather. It sucks. And LA is fucking 72 and sunny all year. So I don't miss that. But yeah, we got there and it was fucking cold and rainy. And it was like that for pretty much the whole fucking weekend. Kind of an L. I don't think I'd live there, but it was really cool to visit. Oh, dude. First night we had the fucking best food I've had in a minute. Excellent Chicago restaurant. We're all eating together. Shared plates. Fucking good. Fantastic. Nick Allen found the restaurant. Actually, I think Nick, the groom, found the restaurant and told us about it. We're all having a good time. The next day, I get up with my wife and we're like, hey, we're going to get some deep dish fucking pizza. That's what Chicago's known for. And I went to the most nasty ass, disgusting deep dish place I've ever been. It was the worst pizza I've had in a hot minute. It tasted like absolute shit. It was a disgrace to Chicago and a disgrace to pizza. It was probably one of the worst pizzas I ever had in my life. But then I had a really fucking tasty hot chocolate and I walked around and I saw the bean, which is Chicago's tourist thing, which is a big giant silver bean that you can see a reflection in. And then we walked through the park. People were ice skating next to it. Anyway, it was cool. What I'm saying is Chicago was cool. I give it a oh, dude. The hotel by the way, I'm not going to say this. I'm saying this up front because you're going to see some of these pictures. You're going to be like, wait, what the fuck? My man, Nick, married well in terms of, I think their family's loaded or something. You know what I'm saying? Because this place was expensive. What I'm trying to get at is this place was very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. And like, it just looked fucking nice. Okay. The whole wedding looked fucking incredibly nice. The flowers alone probably cost more than my entire wedding. To be honest with you. That's what the flowers were so nice. And what do I know about fucking flowers, bro? But I looked at all the flowers and I was like, these are incredible. So the wedding's really nice. And the reason I say that, the reason I'm getting to that is because the hotel we stayed at, which I think was subsidized, was the nicest hotel I've ever been in. It was called the Blackstone. And apparently like every fucking US president in the 20-year period has been there. It was like the hotel where JFK stayed when he got the call about the Cuban Missile Crisis. I mean, it's crazy. You know, do you know the phrase like smoke-filled room? Like politicians are discussing things in smoke-filled rooms and making choices the public can't see. That phrase comes from this hotel. That phrase was invented in this hotel. This is the original smoke-filled room. So obviously I blazed it with JFK's ghost. So anyway, it's fucking crazy. What I'm showing you is it was like, it reminded me of like Home Alone. Just like fucking wealthy Chicagoans. And it was cool. So that was like probably one of the sickest parts. Deep dish pizza sucked ass. Building's really cool. The beam was all right. The wedding was incredible, insane. Slime missed it. Showed up late, but did say the funniest possible thing he could have said. Food blew my mind. We all danced. I did the white boy shuffle. I see how he got Ari. Oh, I have one thing. So apparently in Chicago, there's a drink called a Chicagoan Handshake, which is a fucking alcohol called Malort. If you guys ever in your goddamn life heard of Malort, a Chicagoan icon, it is like fucking, they blended up a fucking tire. It's foul. It's disgusting. It is so bad. It is so bad. And this is the only drink. I mean, not the only drink. This is the only recommended drink. The bartender has a little icon, a little placard in front of him, and it's like, we recommend the Chicago Handshake. Or the groom recommends the. And so, you know, we were all getting shots of this fucking Malort, and it's disgusting. It's literally one of the worst drinks I've ever had in my life. And they're disgusting. They're foul. I mean, it's awful, 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 awful. But fucking Stans, through some grace of God, he's either trying to fucking fit in or he genuinely is a psycho. Stans goes, I love this. And then all his fucking Chicago friends are like, yeah, Stans, let's go. And so Stans is pounding back fucking Malort shots. I mean, he literally does like fucking 8 of them. They're like, oh, dude, Stans gets it. What the fuck are you talking about? Am I fucking crazy? Everyone else, by the way, everyone else in the LA crew fucking hates Malort. But fucking Stans is Mr. Chicago, and he's down here fucking downing Malort left and right. So good for him. All right, he's built different. I'll give that. I was running this bit, which is a classic bit, okay? Where if I meet somebody new, like if the groom introduced me to one of his old friends, I pretend like I'm an older friend of that person than he is. Or he'd be like, hey, this is Tommy. I'm like, dude, I know fucking Tommy. Tommy and I go back to you knew him in 6th grade, I knew him in 5th grade. And then Tommy, everyone plays along, and then fucking Tommy rolls with it, and then so we're having a good time. Me and Tommy are shaking hands and having a good time. But Tommy gets me a Malort shot. So Tommy is like, oh, bro, we go way back, right? We got to do Malort together like we did back in the old days. So I have to do it. So Tommy gets me a Malort shot that I'm going to drink it for everybody. And while he's pulling them all around, I grab the Malort shot and I have to get rid of this because I'm so fucking sick of drinking it. It's so nasty and rancid, and it's a big one. They poured like a fucking huge one. It's like fucking dripping over the top. It's too much. I turn around because Ari's nearby and I grab her water and I fucking dump it, pour the fucking Malort in there, and then get another water and pour it into my Malort shot. And I do it fucking smooth. I do it fucking insta. Then I go back to the group. I cheers the water shot. Oh, it goes down smooth. Like that's Malort for you. That's great. Everyone's fucking literally nobody saw it because they're all like, wait a minute, wait, what? You liked it? Then I have this fucking evidence left over. I have this water cup filled with Malort. So I know the perfect person to dispose of it. So I pick it up and I go, hey, Stans, you want some extra Malort? And he, the fucking Malort pig that he is, grabs it, guzzles it down instantly. Minecraft drinking sound, and it's gone. So now my evidence is gone and I fucking successfully pulled off the heist. LA has made you soft. I feel like if you haven't tried it, you shouldn't weigh in. If you haven't tried it, you shouldn't weigh in because I literally, I'm telling you, it tasted like a blended tire. That's the best way I could describe it. It really tasted so nasty. It's like the nasty patty of fucking drink. I mean, it's bad. All the taste additions are bad. I would rather drink pure rubbing alcohol. Malort's taste starts off as grapefruit and honey, but with an aftertaste of gasoline, earwax, and bug spray. Yeah, dude. Wait, that's kind of true. Because again, when you first drink it, the very first sip, it's like, oh, it's fine. Goes down smooth. But the aftertaste, it like rots your fucking mouth. Earwax, gasoline, and bug spray is actually not far off. I swear to God, you might be onto something. You should write for their fucking marketing team. Yeah, it's awful. I mean, it really was just bad. Can I use it to fuel a car? No, it doesn't even have use. It's like a fucking NFT, bro. Not only is it ugly, it also is useless. Malorts are the NFT of drinks. Do you know the history behind it? Yeah, I believe Satan came up to Earth one day and said, I'm gonna piss in a bottle and sell it to the one people dumb enough to drink it, Chicagoans. I think that's the history. I'm not 100% on the facts, but I think that is a history of Malort. Malort patch flannel. Oh, wait, if there's a flannel involved, oh my God, I'm in. Wait, I'm in. I'm now, dude, this is gonna be me. Once I get this Malort flannel, oh shit. gosh, dude. Wait a minute. I didn't know Malort was a lifestyle brand. I didn't know it was a way for me to show my identity. Now I'm in.